Welcome to Hatha Yoga, live and on demand. So this week we're moving into our fire practice. With fire, we'll be focusing on the navel center. So we will be doing Bhastrika, sometimes it's called the breath of fire. It's that rapid inhalation in and out through the nose, where we maintain the chin parallel to the floor and the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And we will also be doing Uddiyanas, where we draw the navel back and up on empty. Always remembering in Uddiyana, you can be as intense or as gentle as you want. The gentlest Uddiyana is just simply stay empty and be aware of the navel going a little bit back. Intense Uddiyana is to be completely empty and really scoop the navel back and up, making a hollow shape in the belly. So for our props, we will want, if you have blocks, they will be useful. Always a blanket and a washcloth, or anything else that you find useful for the practice. We'll start standing at the top of the mat, bringing the feet, hip distance apart.
Now we can be doing it.
Just fan out the toes for a moment and ground the feet, especially through the inner part of the feet, feeling the four corners of the feet. Scoop the navel in just gently and reach up through the back, crown of the head. Feeling our Tadasana here. Inhaling, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale through the midline, interlace the hands, press down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take a gentle turn toward the right, keeping the head with the body. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, turn the other way. Inhaling, reach, lift the rib cage. Exhale, soften the knees, swan dive into the legs. Find a ragdoll here just for a few moments, shaking everything out, maybe the head a little bit, completely released. Knees nice and bendy. And with our next inhale, we'll slowly round up. Continue to inhale as the arms reach overhead. Exhale through midline, interlacing the hands the other way. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take that twist toward the left, maybe going a little deeper this time. Inhale to rise it up. And exhale for the second side. Inhale, feel that reach. Exhale, swan dive into the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, step the right foot back. Release the knee down, melt the hips forward, open the heart. Grounding through the palms, step back to down dog. Inhale out into plank, heart forward, heels back. Exhale, micro-adjust, refining your down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale the knees down, find a toe stretch, go back. Inhale back through plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, plank pose. Exhaling the knees down, toe stretch, take it back. Inhale, round through the center, and exhale, lengthen the body down on the mat. Come to the forearms, making them parallel. Tuck the toes, lengthen the legs, traction the arms back. Feel the navel yearning forward, shoulders down. Inhaling here. Exhaling, release down, hands by the chest, hips to heels. Down dog. Creating space with the breath in, step the right foot forward. Release the left knee down, melt the hips open. Stepping the feet together at the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, fold into the legs. Knees maybe a little straighter. Inhale, reverse swan, bring it all the way up. Exhale, dive right back down. Lengthen and prepare. Step the left foot back. Release the knee down, melt the hips. Down dog. Inhale, roll it out into plank. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet. Exhaling slowly, all the air out, bent knee down dog, finding our first Uddiyana Bandha. Scooping the navel in, being completely empty of breath. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees down, toe stretch, go back. Inhale, round through the center, extend the feet, and exhale, drape the body down long. Inhale, rise to an organic cobra. Find a little bit of movement, lengthen the rib cage from the waist. Exhale, hips to heels, down dog. Deepening into our down dog, grounding through the inner palms, heels reaching down. Walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale as we arrive, exhale, fold into the legs. Reverse swan, rise all the way up. Exhale, out and over to the sliding. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, up, out, and over to the left. Inhaling, rising. Exhale, out and over, swan dive. Gently walk the hands out, adjusting into a down dog. We'll empty our breath here together. Creating space, step the left foot forward, release the right knee down. Allow the hips to melt forward, heart opening. Stepping the feet at the top of the mat, hip distance apart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, bring it all the way up. Exhale, up, out, and over to the left. Inhale, rise through center. And exhale for the second side. Inhaling up. Swan dive, take it forward. Lengthen and prepare. Step the right foot back, low lunge. Release the knee down and extend the foot. Inhale, heart forward, melting the hips. Take a slow exhale, go out and over the midline. Flex the front foot. You can even tuck the back toes for support. Inhale, bring it forward, re-extend the foot open. And exhale, take it back. Movement and breath. Last time, inhale, take it forward. Exhaling, go back. Staying here, you can adjust the foot a little forward. Bring the hands to the hips. Hinging right at the hips, go out and over the midline. Breathe here, activating the left leg. Empty the breath and deepen. Slowly return through the lunge. Send your right heel a little bit to the back and outside, and extend your left leg out so that the hand, the knee, and the foot are making one line. Reaching up with the left arm, press the hips a little forward. And now lift the left leg. You can keep the foot soft. Shoulders away from the ears. Opening the hips forward. Reach and open. Keep the leg lifted. Exhale, both hands side by side. Square forward toward the top of the mat. Extend your right leg, right arm out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach and exhale, come in. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, draw it in. Inhaling, finding length. Keep the back knee lifted, bend the knee, and grab a hold of the inner ankle. Kick the foot away. Hard forward, kick the foot away. Reaching a little higher with the leg. As we're ready, slowly extend the leg behind. Extend the right foot and cross the left ankle over the right. Come to stand on the knees. Inhaling, right hand to left shoulder, cross the other hand the other way. Fill the breath. Oval circles toward the left. Other way. Reaching up. Exhale, release. Palms to heart center. Coming through tabletop and meeting in a down dog. Rounding through the feet. Reach the heels toward the mat. Press the inner palms down and allow the head to release. Creating some space to step forward. Bring the left foot forward. Release the back knee and empty the hips. Just feeling a little bit more through that hip flexor or the back leg. Slowly rise. Take a cycle of breath in pyramid pose. Empty the breath out and over the midline. Feet nice and parallel on separate tracks. Soften the knees. Step the right foot forward and lift the left leg, standing L. You can come to the fingertips. You can even come to the blocks here. Dialing the pinky toe side down, the back leg, lengthening through the crown, and then slowly pendulum up for knee to chest. Standing strong on the right leg. Slowly releasing the foot down. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, swan dive in. Lengthen and prepare. And we'll step the left foot back. Release the knee down, foot extends. Inhaling, hips forward, heart forward. Exhaling, tuck toes, flex the front foot. Out and over, half splits. Inhaling, return and open. And exhaling, take it back. Movement and breath. Inhaling, coming forward, opening. Exhaling, going back. You can extend that front foot forward. You can help it or pedal it forward, flex. Hands come to the hips as we go out and over, hinging at the hips. Breathing here, activating the right leg. Breath and deepen. Slowly return forward. Send the left foot behind us. Bring the right foot so it lines up with the knee, the hand. We'll just start by simply reaching the right arm up and pressing the hips forward, feeling the heart open. And as we're ready, we'll just float that right leg up. Breathing and opening, lifting perhaps a little higher. Keep the leg lifted, both hands lining up, facing the front of the mat. Extend the left arm out. Inhaling and exhaling, bringing the knee and the elbow together. Breathing in to open. Breathing out to close. One more time. Inhaling, reaching, keeping the back knee lifted, grab the inner ankle and kick the foot away. Feeling that we're maintaining the midline of the body. Opening the heart, kicking the foot away. Going a little deeper. Slowly releasing the foot, extend it back. Extend both feet, cross the right ankle over the left. Slowly rise to the knees. Inhaling, left hand to right shoulder. Keep inhaling the other way. Fill the breath. Oval circles to the right. Other way. Meeting at the top. Exhale. Take a breath or two. As we're ready, meeting in a down dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, lengthening. And exhaling, folding. Maybe the legs are a little straighter. Empty the breath. Reverse swan, bring it all the way up. And exhale, palms to heart center. Grounding through the feet. Take an inhale here. Slowly emptying the breath, releasing the arms down. All the air out. Uddiyana Bandha. Release the bandha and breathe. Inhaling, reaching. Swan dive out and over. Walk it out to down dog. Inhaling to plank pose. Exhaling the knees down, feet extend. Child's pose. Inhale, glide forward and through. Open into an organic cobra. Finding some nice movement. Exhale and drape the body down long. Extend the arms forward. You can lift your rib cage and lengthen the legs behind us. Reach your right arm and left leg up. Half Shalabhasana. Lengthen, reach up. Everything into the midline. Release down nice and long. Inhale, second side. Left arm, right leg. Lengthen, reach a little higher. Coming down, both arms, both legs. Feet hip distance apart. Keep the arms parallel and wing them behind us. Palms can face each other and see if you can rise higher, almost like you're trying to balance on your navel. Softening down, hands by the chest, tabletop. Inhaling cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, inhaling cow. Exhale, cat. Inhaling through neutral, meeting in a down dog. Take 3 long down dog. Coming to our deepest down dog yet. Shoulders away from the ears. Emptying the breath. Creating some space to step the right foot forward. Take a long, slow exhale. Melt the hips in. Coming through a pyramid pose, just for a breath in and out. Emptying completely. Soften the knees, left foot in, standing out, right leg lifts. Again, maybe you grab your blocks here, dial the pinky toe side down and lengthen from the crown of the head through the back heel. Slowly pendulum it up. Knee to chest. Release the foot down. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, and interlace the hands behind, palms apart or together. Let the head go. You can shake it out. Knees is bending as you need them, maybe a little straighter. We'll reach the arms up and overhead. Ground through the inner foot, empty the breath and deepen. Release the hands. Inhaling, lengthening forward. Step right and left to plank pose. Exhale through chaturanga, come down to the mat. Inhale, extend the feet, cobra pose. Heavy the pubic bone down, bringing that navel forward. Strong core, hips to heels, down dog. Inhaling to plank pose. Exhaling the knees down together, feet together, sit on the heels, gather the legs, draw the arms out into V. Forefingers up, forefingers in rather, thumbs up. Relax the shoulders, draw the lower back into the body, empty the breath. Inhale part of the way for breath of fire. As we empty the breath, the arms slowly come down, gathering the legs together, empty completely. Take a slow, long inhale to fill the torso with breath. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Lifting the chest up, gaze to third eye. Relax the bandhas first. Lift the head, exhale. Taking a breath in and out. Open the knees out. Big toes together, fingertips behind us. Lift the hips up in a modified camel. Chin can be coming in, or just let the head drop straight back into the shoulder girdle. Lift the navel up toward the ceiling. Feel the rib cage separate from the hips. Strong legs gathering inward, everything to the midline. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips down first, and the head slowly comes in. Hands come out in front of us. Inhale, scoop it through and open into a cobra. Exhaling, bringing the hips up into down dog. Emptying our breath here. Creating some space, step the right foot forward, ground the left hand slightly in front of the right toes and lift the right arm up. Don't let your back leg dip down and out. Everything in. Scissor the eyes. Coming into this gentle rotation from the navel, gazing up and expanding across the heart. Inhale, reach and open. Exhale, both hands down, heart forward. Step the left foot in and lift the right leg up for standing splits. Hands are framing the front foot. Inhale, lift the leg up, open. Exhale, dip the right knee behind the left foot and come down. Just to empty the breath. Inhale, reach and open. And exhale, dip. One more time. Inhale, reach and open. Exhaling to dip. Inhaling to open. Stay here. You can bring your left hand behind the left ankle. Standing splits. Fold into the left leg and spark up through the right toes. Feeling that strengthening and opening. One more full breath in and out. Empty the breath and deepen. Square the hips, feet almost as wide as the mat. Inhale the fingertips out in front. You could even have them on blocks or hands to floor. Slow exhale, empty the breath, traction the legs back. Torso parallel to the floor, all the air out. Uddiyana. Relaxing, breathing in, fold into the legs. Toe heel the feet to hip distance apart. Knees nicely bending, interlace the hands the non-dominant way, and bring the arms up and overhead. Release the head down. Ground through the feet, forward folding, heart opening. Breath strong. Empty the breath and deepen. Keeping the arms as they are, slowly inhale, come up. Keep inhaling, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive into the legs. Lengthen and prepare. Left, right, step back to plank pose. And exhaling, come to down dog. Empty the breath. Inhale back to plank pose, eyes at the elbows forward. Find a strong plank. You can always release the knees down. And as you're ready, breath of fire in this position. Empty the breath. On empty, knees down together, feet together. Go back, traction the side body, empty completely. Hands under the shoulders. Take a gentle inhale to rise up. Sitting on the heels, exhale completely. One more time, inhale to hold the breath in. Re-inhale. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Jalandhara, chest and chin yearning toward each other. Mula Bandha, lift through the pelvic floor, lower back coming in. Head lifts, exhale. Breathing in and out. Open the knees out. Hands come in front. Inhale, scoop forward and open. Arrange the feet hip distance apart and come down nice and long. Bring the hands forward. You can come to fingertips and lengthen the torso and the legs. Rise up with both arms and feet to Shalabhasana. With a parallel arm, bring your right behind you and grab the outer ankle and come into half bow. Feeling that we're balancing on the navel center, kick and rise a little higher. The left leg and left arm are lifted. Slowly extend the leg. Come back through Shalabhasana. Take the left arm back and grab the outer ankle. Half bow back and side. Everything into the midline. Reach and go a little higher. Release leg and arm slowly. Bring the arms forward. Take the arms out to the side. Feet together. Palms forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften down. Come through a Sphinx pose. Micro align everything here. As you come down long, grab a hold of the front of your blanket, of your mat with your hands. Rise up to the knees. Knees under the hips. Take an inhale here. Slowly exhale into puppy. Puppy stretch, Uddiyana Bandha. Scoop the navel back and up. Inhale, rise a bit. Walk the hands in, child's pose. Hands come underneath the shoulders, rise up to the knees, tuck the toes. Hands either on the hips or on the heels. Into a camel, intermediate level. Feel that the navel is lining up directly between the knees. As you're ready, and if you choose to, the head releases back. Breathing here. Hips stacked over knees. Navel dropping straight down between the knees. Front of the body opening. Empty the breath. Strong legs and core. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands down, tabletop. Finish that exhalation, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more breath in and out. Feel as though the movement is originating in the navel. We're inhale through neutral and meet in a down dog. Take 5 breaths in down dog. Keep reaching the heels back, the femurs back, the heart through. The borders of the armpits are turning toward each other, so we have a broad upper back. Let the head release. Traction the torso nice and long. Now softening the knees, slowly walk the hands back to the feet, broaden the feet, toes out, heels in, finding our first squat of the practice. Splay the knees apart, press the hips a little forward, heart and hands toward each other, back of the neck nice and long. Maybe splaying the knees a little further apart, feel that opening through the hips. Hands come down, head down, toe heel in at the back of your mat with the feet hip distance apart. Inhale the hands to the hips, traction the hips back. Exhale, lengthen the torso parallel to the floor. Slow inhale, bring it up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, sun breath. Exhaling, releasing the arms, finding a place to focus our gaze. Palms to heart center. Shift the weight into the right leg and rise up to tree pose. Starting with our palms to heart center. Gathering outer thigh in. When you're ready, the arms can lift. Holding underneath the right wrist, lift the rib cage without lifting the shoulders as you tug a little bit on that arm. Palms through heart center. Slowly release the foot down. Inhale, sun breath. Exhale, arms release. Gathering palms to heart center, weight into the left leg, tree pose. Feel solid on the left leg, outer thigh coming in. Thigh and foot pressing toward each other. When you're ready, the arms lift. We're catching under the left wrist and drawing the rib cage up. Lifting and opening. Palms come together. Feet out wide, toes out. Gather the palms to heart center, inhale. Exhale, let the arms release down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, find a gentle squat. You can turn your hands toward the inner knees. Empty all the air as we come down. And then scoop it up, Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling in place. Inhale, palms to heart center. Exhale the arms down. We'll do it one more time. See if we can go a little bit deeper, more intensity. Inhale, reach the arms. Feel the breath. Exhale, nice and slow. Squat, come down. Maybe this time, if you'd like, empty the breath through the mouth. Shh. Uddiyana. Relax and rise. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the palms through midline like a plumb line. If you need to widen the feet, you can go ahead, come down through a squat. Lift the hips, drop the hands, toe heel in, and walk out to down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga or to the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Creating space, step the left foot forward. Keep the back knee lifted, ground the right palm just a little bit in front of the toes, and lift the left arm up. Gaze up. Organize the legs so the back leg is not dripping out or down. Scissor the upper inner thighs, reach and open. Take an inhale to expand. Exhale, come down, heart forward, low lunge. Step the right foot in and lift up. The left leg to standing splits, hands framing the foot. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dip the left knee behind the right foot. Inhale, reach and open. Exhale, dip. One more set. Inhale, open. Maybe going a deeper each time. Exhale, dip. Inhale, rise it up. Standing splits. Maybe the right hand behind the ankle. Spark through the left toes. Fold into the right leg. Both legs nice and active. Reaching a little higher, folding a little deeper. Square the hips to the floor. Step the feet together this time. Big toes together. Heels a little bit apart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into the legs. First pose. And settle in your fears. Take the hips back a little bit. Gather the inner thighs toward each other in the knees. Gazing up back. Staying where we are. Bring the right hand behind the thigh, slice across, and twist toward the right, not allowing the left knee to jut forward. Breathing into our twist as we press into the palms, align the forearms, and bring the torso toward that right side. Empty the breath here. Looking down, shift the weight into the right leg, step the left foot back, and continue to twist. Sharpening the back leg. Palms coming toward the sternum. Feeling the twist originate at the navel. Emptying the breath here. Looking down, fingertips down. Come into a pyramid pose just for a breath. Drawing the right hip back and up, left hip forward and down. Empty here. Soften knees, rise up to half moon. Right hand to the outside of the foot, left hand starts at the hip, press the hips open, reach the arm up. Keep grounding into the foot and extending through the back leg. Now draw the left knee in and catch the outer ankle. Point the knee behind and kick the foot away from the body. You can always have your right hand on a block. You can also mix it up in your practice. It results in a slightly different alignment. Kick the foot away, press the hips forward. Empty the breath and deepen. Slowly extend the foot, both hands down. Warrior two position. Front foot intersecting the back. Inhale, windmill up right into radiant triangle. A long radiant triangle. Ground through the feet. Grab underneath the right wrist. And feel the torso coming into that diagonal toward 10 or 11 o'clock. Activate the thighs, reach the heart up. Feel the navel area opening here and stretching. Now draw the structure to the open side. Find a lot of length and come down to triangle pose. Feel as though you're pivoting right from the navel center as you come down. Lift up through the left arm. Your hand can be lightly on the shin. It can even be on a block to the inside or outside of the calf. Spin the torso through. Inhaling, opening and reaching. Exhale, finding more length here with the torso. All sides of the torso lengthening. Inhale, reach up strong. Extend the arms out. Exhale, warrior two. Go into a deep bend on that right knee. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Going a little bit deeper. Right elbow gently over the thigh, not changing anything. Drop the left arm down and take it overhead. Stay right here. Right hand slides to the ankle. And we reach. Keep that same placement of the right thigh going back, outer thigh back, sitting bone under. Lengthen and expand. Inhale. Exhale, swim the arm down. Turn toward the open side. Step your left foot a little bit in front. Turn the toes back and come down to Skandasana. So the feet are on very separate tracks here for support. And we splay that knee open, feel the length of the torso. Option one right here. Option two, arm can extend. Option three, inner rotation with that left arm. Bring it around and see if you can bind. Catching the right hand or higher. And if you bound, tighten your loop and just open the heart into that diagonal. Breathe into the navel space. Emptying the breath here. Hands release back down. Slowly come forward to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Plank pose. Let your feet be a little bit wider. Take your right fingertips slightly in front and just let your heels slide out. And come into side plank. So the feet are nice and parallel here. Open. Push the floor away. Slowly return. Make sure the feet are nice and wide, wider than the hips. And then just let the hands, the feet slide down toward the mat and reach up. Balancing on the left arm, side plank. reaching and opening. Plank pose to down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or all the way down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to the balls of the feet. Exhale, deep bend through the knees. Empty all the air out. Uddiyana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling, step the right foot forward, followed by the left, feet together. Empty the breath and fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhaling, fierce pose. Sitting the weight back, gather the legs together. Staying low, the left hand behind the thigh, reach the right arm forward and then slice across. Keep gathering the knees together, not letting the right knee come forward. Breathing here. Strong breath, feeling the twist originate at the navel center. Stack the palms, press into the palms, align the forearms. Empty the breath. Looking down, shifting the weight into the left leg, step the right foot back, and continue to twist. Exhale to deepen. Looking down, fingertips down. Gather the back foot in a little bit. Find your pyramid. Cycle of breath. Lengthening out and over the midline as we empty the breath. Softening the knees and rising it up for half moon. Left hand to the outside of the left foot, right hand to the hip, and we pivot open. And reach the arm up. Find your traditional half moon. And then as we're ready, knee comes in, full moon variation. Grab the ankle, point the knee back, and kick the foot away. Perhaps with every exhalation deepening, hips press forward, foot kicks away. Emptying the breath, deepening the pose. Slowly release. All hands down, step back, warrior two. Might need to bounce a little bit to get there. Inhale, windmill right into your radiant triangle. Holding underneath the left wrist now. Ground through the feet, engage the legs, and open the heart up. Feel the stretch around the navel. Torso is now 1 or 2 o'clock. Emptying the breath here. Take the torso length and slowly come out and over traditional triangle. Remembering that the left hand placement is very light. Expand up through the right hand. Feeling that the whole swivel of triangle is originating from the navel center. Expand across the heart. Engaging the legs strongly. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior two. Going into that deep knee bend. Arranging the left leg in our warrior two, sharpening the right leg nice and straight, edge of the foot down. Going a little bit deeper perhaps. You can go as deep as bringing the thigh parallel to the floor. Left elbow lightly over the knee, right arm down and overhead, reach. Staying here, or hand to inner ankle, whatever variation you did. Gathering that outer thigh back, go a little deeper. Inhale, reach. Exhaling, swimming the arm down. Turning the feet to parallel. Walk the right foot one footprint forward, turn the toes back, and come down to Skandasana. Again, we start with the hands down. This supports to keep the right knee opening so the knee is aligning over the toes. We can come up, freeing our left hand. So to do that, we just really feel how the thigh has to engage even more. Or inner rotation with the right arm. As we bind the left hand or higher, tighten the loop and breathe here. Breathing into the navel space. Emptying the breath, deepening. Slowly returning hands down if you're elsewhere. Moving through the center. Coming to the front. Stepping through plank. Into a down dog. Inhale, come into plank. Left hand a little bit forward. This time stack the feet and come up to a traditional side plank. And if you'd like, you can extend the upper arm over. Keep lifting the hips away. Reaching and lengthening. Come back and go directly to the other side. Stack feet or whatever variation you did. Lift the hips away from the floor. And if you came with me, extend the upper arm overhead. Strong standing arm. Let's meet in a down dog. Empty the breath and deepen. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, the knees down. Feet extend, child's pose. Inhale, forward and through. Open into an organic cobra here. Find some nice movement to lengthen. And come down long. Extend the arms forward. Tuck the toes, extend the legs back. Rise up through Shalabhasana, arms and legs. Grab a hold of your right ankle and lift. Half bow. Lift a little higher, left leg and arm lifting. Now grab the outer ankle on the left side and lift up into full bow. Kick the feet away, maybe big toes touching. You can even go a little side to side to free the rib cage from the floor. Rise up a little higher. Imagine that you're balancing on the navel center. Keep legs and arms lifted. Skydiver. Let the hands go. And slowly release. Sphinx pose. Take a moment in Sphinx to organize the body a little longer. Feel the rib cage moving away from the waist. Tuck the chin through the inner ankle. Come back down. Extend the arms forward. Lift up to Shalabhasana. Catch the outer left ankle and lift to half bow. Lift a little higher. Catch the right ankle, lift, bow pose. Gather the knees toward the midline, kick the feet away. Maybe gazing up a little bit. Maybe on this side you want to rock. reach and open. Exhale, relax down. Back to Sphinx pose. Extend the feet, grab a hold of the front of the mat, elbows behind the wrists. Rising up for puppy, take an inhale, splay the sitting bones behind us, and as we exhale, we come down, empty all the breath out, all the air empties out. Uddiyana. Inhaling, lifting a bit. Exhaling, walk the hands to child's pose. Take a full breath in and out. We'll meet in down dog. Taking our longest down dog yet. Making that mountain shape with the body. Grounding through the inner palms. Check into the elbows. Are they equally engaged? Equally straight. Check into the legs. Are they equally active? Is the head released? Emptying our breath here. Looking forward. Stepping the left foot forward, followed by the right. Inhaling. Exhaling, folding into the legs. Inhale, lengthen again. Hands to the shins. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Catch the hands in upward salute and rise up. Find a little bit of a back bend here. Biceps around the ears, send the heart up. Feel the area around the navel stretching and opening. Come back into the, and exhale the hands to shoulder height. Take an inhale here. Exhale, keep the inhale in, hold the breath in, and come down to fierce. Breath held in. Rise with the breath in, and exhale, release the arms. Inhaling, reaching. Exhaling to swan dive into the legs. Here, keep your blocks handy. We're going to step the left foot back. Low lunge, feet a little separate. Let the back knee release. Extend the foot straight back. Melt the hips in. Gather everything into the midline. Engage the back leg. Climb the hands softly over the knee. And inhale, reach up. Hips forward, heart lifting. Palms can be apart or Kali Mudra. Hips coming in, heart lifting, reaching with the arms. Emptying the breath here. Slowly come down with the hands. Tuck the back toes. Gather the back foot in. Pyramid pose. So we've been here before. Clarify your pyramid. Grab your block and place it to the outside of the right foot. Hands to hips. Slowly rise up with the inhale. Exhaling when we arrive. Square everything nice and forward. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, reach out, out, out for reverse triangle. Left hand to the block. Right hand to the sacrum. Feel the sacrum parallel to the floor and flush the chest to the side. You can stay right here, or if the shoulders stay aligned, reach the right arm up. Expanding and opening. Looking down. Remove the block. Soften the front knee, send the back foot back. Again, knee down, foot to the midline for Maha Mudra, finding our feet right on the perineum. Reach for the calf, ankle, or foot, whatever sustains a nice 45-degree angle of the torso. Lower back coming in, chin parallel, tongue placement. Emptying the breath here. Bhastrika, breath of fire. Empty the breath. Take a nice slow inhale. Re-inhale. Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Lifting the head, exhale, release the bandhas. Inhaling. Exhale, fold into the leg. Maybe the elbows come down. Make sure the lower back is coming into the body. Activate the right leg. Breathe into the fold. Empty the breath here. Inhale, rise right back into the diagonal. Slow exhale for 3 bandhas. Urine the heart up toward the chin as the chin drops. All the air out. Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, Uddiyana. Relax and rise up. Come to the vertical. Perhaps the left knee opens out a little bit. Right foot comes in, either right next to the calf and the knee on the floor, or to half lotus. If the half lotus works, but the knee stays lifted, you can bring something underneath it to support. Mahabandha, just start by drawing the lower back in. The hands come down so we can feel our length coming upward. Empty the breath here. Inhale, part of the way, or Bhastrika. Exhale. Inhale, fill the breath. Re-inhale. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Visualize a fire at the navel center. Gaze to third eye. Keep Jalandhara Bandha, release Mula Bandha, slowly exhale. Take an extra breath if you need it, or go right into Uddiyana, Jalandhara. Relaxing the bandhas, breathing. Slowly re-extending that right leg. Coming forward and stepping the feet together at the top of the mat. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, folding. Inhale, upward salute. Just for the breath, arrive in a nice back bend here. And exhale right back down. Letting the head release. Finding length, inhaling, and stepping the right foot back. Release the right knee down, extend the foot. And just finding our lunge again, activating the left leg, the right leg for support, rising. And finding crescent moon, any variation you took on the front first side. You can feel a little bit of a drag back with the front foot so the hips melt forward, strengthening into the whole right leg. Crescent moon pose. Hips forward, heart up. Exhaling to deepen. Inhaling to rise. Hands come down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Gather the back foot in, so we're a little bit more narrow. And find pyramid first. Catch your block. If you have a block, place it to the outside of the left foot. Hands to the hips. Strong legs, slowly rise up. Exhale, square the hips forward. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, hinge and reach. Right hand to the block, to the outside of the left foot. Left hand to the sacrum. Feel the sacrum parallel to the floor and then swivel the torso through, aligning the shoulders. If you're comfortable, you can extend the left arm up and gaze up. Keep grounding through the ball mount of the front foot, scissoring the hips, finding the twisted triangle, reverse triangle. Inhale, reach. Exhaling, look down, hands down. Block to the side. Bring that back foot further back, let the knee come down. Sitting now on the right heel. Left leg forward, finding all the activations here. The chin placement, the tongue placement. For Mahamudra, inhaling part of the way to begin Bhastrika. Empty the breath. Slow, long inhale to hold the breath in. Fill the breath, Jalandhara Mula Bandha. Lifting the head, we'll exhale. Inhaling. Exhale, slowly come down. Hairline toward the toes. Lower back coming in, left leg active. Inhale right back into the diagonal. Slow exhale for 3 bandhas. Emptying the breath completely on empty, finding them all, perhaps at the same time. Lifting the head. And releasing, rising up. Right knee slightly out, left foot, right to the side of the knee or half lotus. Using the support of a prop if needed. First find the shape. Hands come, by having the hands down, we stabilize ourselves and lengthen the torso. Draw the lower back in. Remembering Bhastrika originates from the navel center. Empty the breath, inhale a little bit of the way to begin. Slow inhale. Imagine you're breathing fire from the center of the earth into the navel center. Draw the breath in. Visualize the fire there, Mula Bandha Jalandhara. Keep Jalandhara Bandha, release Mula Bandha, slowly exhale. Right into your Uddiyana, or take the extra breath. Soften everything first, then breathe. Extending the left leg forward, pressing into the palms. Step to the top of the mat, allow some space at the top of the mat, feet together, come down. So we'll find a peak pose here. Side crow, with the option simply to twist. So first we just pivot the toes and the feet toward the left, right into that diagonal. Right hand near the hip, lift the left arm up, keep the legs together. Exhale, pin the legs, press the legs back into the arm. Option 1 is a twist. Right here, the other arm wrapping around. Or looking down, coming into the right diagonal, now hands out a little bit, quite wide. Shift the weight. You can have to move the legs a little bit and shift the weight into the left elbow. Gather the right elbow in and slowly rise it up. Dipping a little forward to stay up. Side crow. Releasing down when you're ready. Line everything up right in the middle again. Take a breath or two. Find a little bit of recovery from the first side. Second side, we spin into the right diagonal. Keep the legs together. Left hand down near the hip. Reach the right arm up. Slice across. The legs press back into the arm a little bit. We wrap the left arm behind. Finding a twist. Or coming into the side crow, hands wide apart. Come into that diagonal, let the feet move as they naturally want to move. Hug the left elbow in and rise up for side crow. Staying a couple more breaths or coming down when you're ready. Feet together, back to where we started. Let your arms wrap underneath the knees and then switch your grip. Make yourself into a nice tight little ball. Take a big breath into your whole body. Hold the breath. Slowly exhale. Fingertips down. Finding our seat. We're going to take another practice or two there on our blanket. But before that, let's find our first wheel. Grabbing under down. Bring the feet in so you can touch. Lift up through a nice bridge. You can stay in this bridge or any bridge variation, or bring your fingers by the ears, come a little closer. Flip your hands, head down for a moment, and then push up into wheel. Arrange the heels behind the toes. Look down that the hands are nice and lined up, and then you can just look behind you. Letting the head release. Empty the breath. And slowly tuck the chin, come down. Let the feet come out a little bit further away. Partial recline. Hands to the belly, just for a breath or two. Draw the knees in. Chin lifts, rock and roll a little bit on the spine. And rise up to find our seat. We'll grab our blanket. And we'll bring our blocks to the side as well. On the first level, just to our side. So coming right to the edge of the blanket, right foot leading, half lotus. But if you have the full lotus, finding that, making sure that's comfortable for the knees. So we're going to rise up on the blocks. If you have the full lotus, you can lift the whole body. If you don't, you can just simply lift a little bit through the hips. You could also do the next practice by keeping the hips down on the floor. So if you have your blocks, gather them close. Drape your hands to the front of the block and rise up and find Bhastrika. Slowly release down. Take a breath in. Empty the breath completely. All the air out. Now inhale to the navel center to hold the breath in with movement. Re-inhale, fill the breath. Hold the breath at the navel and circle the torso toward the right. Other way. Pause at the center and exhale. Slow inhale. As we exhale, press a little down to feel that support. At the bottom of the exhalation, Jalandhara Mula Bandha Uddiyana, 3 bandhas. Breathing in, slowly relaxing. Extend the legs out. Shake out the knees a little bit as we prepare to take the same practices on the second side. Left foot in, half lotus, full lotus, or Sukhasana if the half lotus doesn't work as well. Clarify here your pose. If you're going to use the blocks, draw them close to the hips. Drape your hands over the front of the block. Empty the breath. And press up to rise. Bhastrika. Empty the breath. Come down if you're lifted. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Just keep soft and relaxed. Empty all the air out. Now inhaling the breath to the navel center, maybe taking it from the center of the earth, fire. There, circle the torso to the left. The rib cage circles over the waist. Other way. Pause and exhale. Take a gentle inhale here, filling the torso with breath. Exhaling completely. On the bottom of a complete exhalation, 3 bandhas. See if you can find your best Uddiyana yet. Push down with the hands. Lift the heart. Lift the rib cage from the waist. Breathing when you're ready. Keeping the torso erect. Finding 2 more breaths here, allowing everything to normalize. Slowly releasing our feet. Let the legs come forward, shake out the knees a little bit. You can stay right at the edge of your blanket if the blanket is nice and low. We're going to find tortoise pose. Tortoise can be done without the blanket because we're just trying to flush the pelvic floor straight down toward the mat. And this really invites the lower back in. So we start by bringing our feet out flexed. You can lift your mat a little bit and bring your feet like 1 inch or 1.5 inches inside. This will help us to coordinate our legs going forward instead of out for the tortoise. If you're going to come all the way down, or even if you're going to come part of the way down, you have a washcloth, you can place it there so you feel comfortable to breathe. Now, option 1, we grab a hold of the outsides of the feet, armpits by the knees, lower back coming in, finding a belly breath here. Option 2, the hands slide to the inside, from the inside to the outside of the ankles. And level 2, we breathe here. This is tortoise. Now, with your calves a 90-degree angle from your thighs, if you can bring your shoulders lower than your knees, we go to the 3rd level of tortoise, which is to bring our hands in and then thread them through and start to send the legs forward. But move really slowly here, because the knees can be bending at any position, or they can be further out. Keep sending the feet more forward than out. Arrive where you're comfortable. Feel into the lower back that it's coming in. Maybe you can go into the full expression of the pose, straightening the legs and pinning the arms down. The elbows want to be to the outside of the thighs if you're doing the full variation. 3 or 4 breaths here. Breathe into the navel space. Coming out of it the way we went in, first we draw the heels in. If the arms are out, we bring them back to the outsides of the feet, and then we slowly unfurl and come up. Send the legs forward, shimmy the knees out. Preparing for our finishing poses here. Grab underneath the thighs. We're going to find a half shoulder stand, and after that, 1 more wheel. So we're going to lengthen up here and exhale, slowly bring the body down. Lift the legs up. Remember from now on to keep the alignment of the head with the spine. Using some core strength, lift the hips and gather the hips around the waist. Right here, if you'd like to refine the alignment a little bit, you can drop one leg overhead and the other, just split the legs, the other the opposite way, shimmy the shoulders in, go the other way with the legs, shimmy the shoulders in. You can also even come through a plow, interlace your hands and walk your arms a little closer, returning the hands to the hips, 1 leg up at a time, half shoulder stand, legs vertical, torso on an incline. Visualize a fire at the navel center and close the eyes. And either tune the breath, inhales, exhales, or just let the breath go and come into your innate breathing. Softening the face. We'll take at least 5 more slow breaths here. Back of the neck nice and long. Everything relaxed but aligned. We're gonna come back to the floor, back on the floor. You can roll out, or if you wanna come with me, flip the hands so the thumb is toward the spine and the other four fingers to the hip points. Bend the knees and push the hands upward. Let the feet fall back. Keep falling back and down toward the floor. When you can't hold anymore, bringing the feet down through a supported bridge, staying in bridge or rising into it. Come a little closer, flip the hands. Head to the floor, push up into another wheel. And once you're up, usually when we come up into wheel, the toes go out, gather them back inward. Align the hands and push the torso through the arms. Lift through the hips. Again, feel that spread around the navel. Deepening our wheel. 3 more breaths. Tucking the chin in and always coming out of wheel slowly. Take the feet away, bring the hands to the belly. Take a couple breaths there. We'll finish with a reclining twist. Bring the feet and the knees a little closer together. Shift the hips toward the right, lift the knees up and let them fall together to the left. Thighs making a 90-degree angle with the torso, calves a 90-degree angle with the thighs. The left hand can rest over the right leg. Now lift the chest and flush the chest. Lift the back, flush the chest up. Just flop your right arm open and you can let your head roll toward the right. Trying to keep both shoulder blades down on the floor. Chest flush to the ceiling, breathing deeply into this twist. Nice deep breaths into the belly. Base nice and relaxed. Realigning the head. Slowly bring the feet up. Legs up. Bring the feet down and first align through the center. Feet and knees a little closer. Shift the hips toward the left. Lift the legs up. Same angles toward the right. Relaxing the right hand above the left knee. Lift the back and flush the chest open to the ceiling. Drape the, let your hang toward the left shoulder. Breathe into the twist. Head lifts back to center. Slowly bring the feet up. The knees up. One last Uddiyana before our Shavasana. Horseshoe your hands right where the thighs meet the torso. Pin the tailbone down. And shimmy up through the spine. Empty the breath completely. Uddiyana Bandha. Push the thighs away. Relax the bandhas, open the arms, bring your legs out. Take a deep breath through the nose. And exhale with a sigh. Letting everything soften now. 3 minutes of Shavasana. Just giving yourself permission to rest. Completely relax. Enlivening the witness mind as well. With our next inhale, finding movement into the body. Lengthening the whole torso, perhaps with a nice good morning stretch. Any movement that your body is calling for. And as you're ready, roll it over to your right side. It's morning for you. If you're staying home, you can roll to the left. Draw the knees into the chest. And take a moment here just to feel in gratitude for these practices. And perhaps honing into a feeling of enthusiasm, which is the feeling most associated with the fire element. The sense of capacity, of optimism, of the ability to do, enthusiasm. And then gently, with the eyes still closed, we'll meet in a seat to close our practice together. As always, dedicating our practice to the welfare of all beings. Palms to heart center. We'll breathe in together. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. That's it. Namaste. Thank you for joining. One more fire practice this week.